A 2-day Eschatology conference is coming on February 23rd and 24th at Joplin Family Worship Center, located at 5290 East 7th Street in Joplin, Missouri. Here's Pastor Dan Wermuth to tell you about this event.
This is Pastor Dan, and I know that the Bible students out here in the four-state area are always looking to have further study in the end times, Bible prophecy, eschatology. I have on the phone with me right now Pastor Mike Wermuth, who's going to be with us at Joplin Family Worship Center for this 2-day conference on eschatology. Mike, thank you for being with us here. And would you just let some of the people who are listening right now know what maybe they can come and learn or expect they're going to get to hear?
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's an honor. And we're excited to be in Joplin. We went to school there in our bachelor's program years ago, and met my wife there, so I have fond memories. And of course, my brothers live there, so that's always great. But we're excited about getting into the scriptures and really understanding how prophecy is being fulfilled right before our very eyes. You know, Friday night we're going to talk about the path to here, how we got to where we're at, and how God is wrapping things up, and then Saturday, we're going to jump in and talk about the geopolitical state of affairs, really how the attack on October 7th in Israel and the incredible rise of Islam around the world, how that all plays together. And you mentioned Bill Richardson, Jimmy, earlier, and they are some great books out there and some resources and some great prophecy teachers that really talk about some of the dynamic things that have happened, and even more things are coming to light. So understanding, what's happening and how close we are to the Lord's return, it's very exciting. And so that's what we're going to do on Saturday, as well as walk through the scriptures to really get a great understanding of Daniel and Revelation and how these prophecies are here and now.
They are for now. And they are pointing us to this amazing moment when we are taken by Jesus to the marriage supper of the Lamb. What I love about the way you present is that this is not the great escape. This is just the plan of God and the marriage supper that's coming. It's the gospel. Talk about that.
That's right. Yeah, it is. It's the good news. That's what gospel means, is good news. And the rapture is the reuniting of Christ and his bride. We have to think about this. We got to understand that the church is the bride of Jesus, and that Israel is the bride of the Father. Mm-hmm. And so the bride of Christ is going to be reunited, and we're going to have that marriage and marriage supper there in heaven, and then God turns his attention, God the Father turns his attention to his bride, the nation of Israel. And that's where we have this book that we call Revelation, which shouldn't be shied away from. We think of Revelation as a scary book, but it really isn't. It's a thrilling book, and it comes from the Greek word from which we get the word apocalypse. And whenever you hear of apocalypse, you think of disaster and impending doom, but it simply means to unveil, to lift the veil. And that's what Revelation does, is it lifts the veil and shows us the future and shows us Jesus and his glory. He came the first time as the Lamb to lay down his life for us, but he comes the second time as the Lion, and he's coming back to establish his kingdom. So it's some exciting things that we're going to be looking at, and we're just really thrilled to be in the area again.
It's going to be wonderful. I can tell you, those of you who are listening right now, bring your Bible. That's our first syllabus. And then bring your notepad and pencil, pen, and take notes. There is going to be some Q&A times available at some of the sessions as well. So maybe you have a question that you'd like to see what Mike's biblical perspective is on that. So we invite you to bring those questions with you as well. It's going to be amazing, especially in light of where we are. I think my favorite thing is that you've told me I should not buy green bananas. That's how close we are to the wrap-up of things.
Yeah, it's true. And actually, we've been close for a long time, but we've never been this close, I don't think.
Well, I'm excited about the moment we're in. Let's learn some more. We invite you to join us at Joplin Family Worship Center, February the 23rd, Friday evening. Doors open at 6, and the session will begin at 6:30. And then again, Saturday morning, doors will open at 9, and we're just going to have an amazing time. Look forward to seeing you there. Thanks, Mike, for being with me today.
You're welcome.
For more information about this event, contact 417-623-6134.